Hey everyone, so just an update here. I actually wanted to do an update on this Dyna-Glo 30,000 BTU wall mounted garage heater. So we'll shut off the fan. And as you can see, it is 66 degrees in here, heating this pretty large shed. Granted, the door doesn't go open very often, but when it does, it doesn't take very long for this unit to heat up the interior of the shed. So overall, I'm very happy with it. I do have carbon monoxide detectors throughout the shed. So you can see I have one there. I have one in that little side room. And I do plan on putting another one in the other shed just to have any sort of like detection in case the oxygen levels were to get too low and the oxygen sensor on this unit failed. But overall, I haven't had any flare-ups with low oxygen, and I haven't had any flare-ups with the actual machine not working. So it's been very reliable. It hasn't used a whole ton of propane from what I have noticed, and it really keeps it pretty nice in here, pretty nice and warm. Now, one thing I do have in here is a dehumidifier. As you know, sometimes these, if they run constantly in smaller spaces, sometimes they can increase the humidity in the room. So I have a humidity or dehumidifier in here to kind of help control that, and that seems to do the job. But overall, I am thoroughly impressed. At first, I wasn't as impressed because you're not getting that forced air of something like this resin or this actual industrial heater. But this really, for what I need in this room, just to keep it above freezing essentially, which this is more than doing, I am very, very happy with it. And that is only on heat setting number 2 as well. So this room is about, I would say, 40 feet by 30 feet, somewhere in there. 30, I think it's actually 30 by 24. I take that back. I was thinking of the other side of the shed. So this is 30 by 24. And I do have to say, heats it perfectly. So if you are looking for one of these, I will tag it in the description. This is the Dyna-Glo 30,000 BTU wall heater, and you can hook this up to LP, which I have it hooked up to, or you could use natural gas. And I decided to go with the blue flame version of this and not the infrared version of this because I wanted the heat to actually radiate through the room instead of just heating the objects, which both seem to work. From other reviews that I've seen, seem to work very well, but I like the blue flame version because I like the heat rising and the ability to blow the heat out into the room with this fan here. So all in all, I had about $200 after tax into the unit, $20 for a fan, and then about $30 to $35 for this kit here to hook it up and properly install. And then just had some random plywood laying around or some older crappy wood I can't use. So that worked very, very well. But overall, very happy with it. I will tag the link in the description.